everybody and welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video I'm actually going to be doing another challenge video and I'm going to be doing the makeup in reverse. So the whole idea of this video is that you do basically your whole makeup routine, but you do it from like, instead of doing it start to finish, you do it finish to start. So you're going to start off with the last product that you would usually apply. So I know this is going to look absolutely horrendous, but I've seen quite a lot of these videos and I know that quite a lot of people like to watch them, so I thought I'd do this for you guys today. So if you want to see how I'm going to apply my makeup in reverse, then just keep watching. I've written down in this notebook here all the steps that I would usually take, just because I think that'll be a lot easier, because otherwise I'm going to completely forget the order that I usually do my makeup in. So first we have lipstick. Really weird applying this lipstick because it's such a nude shade that without a lip liner it's going to look really strange. So that is lipstick done. Next I'm moving on to lip liner, and that was the MAC lipstick in the shade Blankety, by the way, if you're wondering. And the lip liner I'm using is the Rimmel Lasting Finish lip liner in the shade 011 Spice. I'm going to have to somehow blend this into the lipstick. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. So next I'm moving on to mascara, and I'm going to be using the Voluminous Lashes, and this is the L'Oreal Extra Black Mascara. This is so weird because these is normally like the last few steps I would take to like finish off a makeup look, and I've barely even started. And then I'm going to be doing the bottom lashes as well. It's so weird seeing myself with like mascara, lipstick and lip liner and like no face makeup. It really doesn't seem right. So now that my mascara's on, I'm going to be going in with eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. This is the Warm Neutrals palette. I actually do really like this. I have a first impressions on it, and I'll leave that link down below if you want to go and see it in action where I'm actually using it properly. But I'm just going to go in with some neutral shades, so maybe just these two brown shades here, and maybe this kind of burgundy shade throughout the crease, and then one of these shimmery shades on the lid. So let's give this a go. It's so weird applying it to like my bare skin, because obviously normally I'd have like foundation and concealer over my eyelid, and my eyelids are actually quite like highly pigmented, so this is really strange. Shows up so much more on bare skin as well compared to like when you've got foundation on. Now I'm just taking that burnt kind of burgundy shade through the crease. I'm not going mad with eyeshadow just because on an everyday basis I don't really tend to wear much, if any, eyeshadow. So now just taking this gold shimmery shade all over the lid. This is literally going all in my eyelashes. It completely defeats the object of applying mascara. This really isn't showing up when I just apply it to bare skin, not at all. Then I'm just highlighting my inner corner. So now I'm just taking a slightly smaller, more precise brush and doing the same sort of thing on the lower lash line. I look like a crazy woman right now. I'm literally going to go straight over this with the concealer later on, so this is completely pointless, but we're going to go with it, and I look like I've been punched in the face. So next we're moving on to brows, and normally I would probably put a powder through them and then put a gel through them, but obviously I'm going to do it in reverse, so I'm doing the gel first. So this is the Rimmel Brow This Way Styling Gel, and I don't actually think that these could go too badly, just because I feel like this will help to set them in place, but I feel like it could make fitting them in quite difficult. So now I'm going in with a brow product, and I'm going to be using this NYX Brow Kit. Now I normally kind of use the dark shade on kind of the arch of my eyebrow, and then on the inner part of my eyebrow I will obviously use the lighter shade, but yeah, just going to be going in with this product next. I actually feel like when you apply the gel first, I feel like I'm going to apply a lot less powder, just because it's really helped my brows to be shaped before I fill them in, so I feel like that could be quite a good hack actually for your eyebrows. And also if you mess up, you can literally just fix it with concealer. Okay, I think that'll do. I'm not going to worry too much because I know that I'm not going to be keeping this makeup on for any time soon. So next it's time for highlight, and I'm going to be using the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. This is definitely one of my favourites. It's such a gorgeous highlight. It really gives your cheekbones a nice glow. Not that it's going to last for long because I am going to be putting all my foundation and stuff on top, but here goes. This is really weird when I apply it to my natural skin colour because naturally this is too dark for my face, but because I apply it like a slightly darker foundation, it works well as a highlight, whereas now this is more like a blusher. I feel like this is way more pigmented though when it applies onto bare skin, which is a little bit strange. Just highlighting the nose, kind of the cupid's bow, not really gonna work. And yeah, there's my highlight done. That looks ridiculous, honestly. Because the rest of my face is quite shiny, because obviously I don't have any other face products on, it's just made me look really sweaty, which is disgusting. So next is bronzer, and I'm going to be using this Avon bronzer. This is definitely one of my favourites. It's really good for contouring as well. I'm just going to be bronzing up my cheeks with this. It literally goes on so patchy because obviously there's nothing for it to like cling to. Again, this is like way too dark for my skin when I don't have foundation on. This looks absolutely awful. You just can't apply all this product and not apply a base. Like, it looks ridiculous. So normally the next thing I would do is apply my powder, which is literally gonna kill me. This is the Maybelline Matte Makeup Powder, and I literally just powder my whole face. But obviously normally this goes on after your cream products or like liquid products, so I feel like products on top of the powder are gonna blend so badly, but we'll give it a go. This isn't actually like mattifying the highlight very much though, which is good because we can keep that glow. I really don't feel like that's made a difference on just my natural skin. I mean, it has mattified, but not as much as it would if I was wearing a foundation. Next is concealer, and I'm using the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade 1 Fair, and just applying this in the usual areas. This is really weird doing this as like one of my last steps, because this is obviously normally one of the first things that I would do. Really intrigued to see how this blends on top of the powder though. I'm just going to blend that in with my Real Techniques complexion sponge. I'm literally just going over that whole eyeshadow that I just applied, and also like my eyelashes are going to be all like covered in concealer, which is disgusting. My eyelashes are sticking to my face. This literally will not blend. It's literally stuck there. That's disgusting. I'm having to like scrape it across my face for it to move. Okay, I actually think that looks a lot better than it did before, because obviously it's given me a bit of coverage, but I look so like patchy and gross. So now it's time for foundation. So for my foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match. This is quickly become one of my favorite foundations. It's really good for like medium coverage. It's just a really nice foundation in general, and yeah, really do like it. I do have a first impressions on it, so I'll leave that link down below if you want to go and see my initial kind of thoughts on the foundation. So I'm basically now covering up everything that I've just done, which is just completely pointless, but I guess that's the whole idea. Oh my god, look at my mouth. I'm really gonna need to clean my brushes after this. Normally when I apply my foundation, I would go over my eyebrows, and they're actually really hard to avoid when you can't go over them. This literally looks so disgusting on my skin. I look so shiny as well. So I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques complexion sponge again to help blend this in and try and mattify my face a little bit if I can. because honestly this is so thick and cakey, it's disgusting. So the final step is obviously primer, which is literally just going to feel so wrong in so many ways. I'm using the Nivea Express Hydration Primer, and this is like it's supposed to be a hydrating primer, but obviously it's not going to hydrate my skin because it's fully blocked. Look at that. This feels so wrong. I'm going to have to use my hands as well. Ew, I hate this. Oh my god. It's literally just moving all the products around on my face. Oh my god. What was the point in this video? Oh, this is so disgusting. Like, when you see how much product you have on your face when it's all like mixed around, it's honestly so gross. I've got foundation all over my hands. I don't really know what to do now because I can't blend that in because it's such a liquidy primer. It's supposed to sink into your skin, and obviously it can't because there's so much makeup on my face that's just sitting there. But I guess this is the final look. It's literally all just sitting on my face, like it's not mixing in, like it's slowly sinking in, but it looks disgusting. It's all like clogged up on my nose. Ew. I think my forehead is the worst part. Look how gross that looks. Well, to be fair, the eye makeup doesn't look that bad because I haven't really touched that with a foundation. I didn't really see the point going over my eyes with foundation because then it would have been completely pointless applying it in the first place. The eyebrows look okay, but they're just filled with foundation, which is actually disgusting. It doesn't even look like I've got any bottom lash mascara on because it's just been hidden with concealer, and the lipstick has just not really stayed on because obviously I've been applying a product over the top. So yeah, overall not looking cute. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look if you applied your makeup in reverse. As you can see, you can clearly tell why we do it in the way we do rather than doing it the opposite way, because it clearly does not work. Obviously the products aren't designed to work in this way, so they're obviously not going to work, but it literally looks disgusting. It looks like I have so many layers of like makeup on my face. Really looking forward to just taking this off and having a nice clean face because this does not feel nice. Like honestly, my face is so sticky where I've got the primer on the top because obviously that's tacky, and the foundation is just like sitting like on my face because it can't soak in because my pores have all been blocked with like powders and stuff, which is so disgusting. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go and give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below any video suggestions that you may have, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!